Listen, you're looking for something that's really, really awesome, that has a great story behind it. You're looking for a holiday gift. You got to go to grantsecoart.com. You're watching TCBS. Thank you so much, Grant. We'll be right back after this, okay? Welcome back to TCBS. Listen, you are watching a special edition of the Chip Van Gundy Show. You see this wonderful artwork and this wonderful artist that I have here with me, Mr. Grant Monnier, along with his mother, Miss Julie Coy. I'm going to let you just give us a quick little review of some of these art pieces that we have here. Keep in mind, all of the art pieces that you see here, both on the wall and the ones that we're about to take a look at, you can purchase these wonderful pieces on grantsecoart.com. Wonderful holiday gifts and very, very affordable. So what are we looking at here, Mr. Grant?
Well, right now that piece you see, the piece up front, that's called the Angel Heart.
Okay. When did you make this one?
I made that actually early in the beginning of this year after I got into a car accident.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's got a pretty long story to it.
There's a message behind it. The message was he was making something for Valentine's. He hadn't gotten around to it. And one day we did get in a car accident before Valentine's, but it was all right. We all came out okay, but it was loud.
Yeah.
And Grant, it took him a while to ease his way through it. But one day he was working on the Angel Heart, and I'm talking about how it was supposed to be a heart for Valentine's. I started talking about the angels that were around us, how we were protected.
You.
And he was very quiet, and I noticed how quiet he was. But then I looked over there, and he decided to make an angel over his heart. And that's the Angel Heart.
Awesome.
And I knew he was still in shock from the accident.
Definitely.
Sometimes I can still remember that accident feeling.
Pretty traumatic. I know my girlfriend got into a car accident, and it's pretty a traumatic experience. So it's good to know that you guys had the angels around you. So this definitely has a wonderful story to it.
That was a Monday, and on Friday he was getting ready to take driver's course, and he finished his driver's course.
Awesome.
So
you got a driver's license?
Not yet.
Okay.
Ironically, I finished the online course, and then this happens.
Okay. Well, hey.
He has a lot of experience.
I had to take 3.
I know, right? It'll come to you in due time. How long does it typically take you to make a piece of artwork?
Well, simple pieces that some can be made over and over again can take about a week or 2 to make, sometimes 3. Although more complex pieces can take about a month or 2 to make. But the longest I've ever done was a year long. And that's only because I had to do other art shows, galas, interviews during that year.
Definitely. I know, and we were saying this also before the break, looking at your artwork is so phenomenal because you don't just have the ability to go back and get a different color. You have to see these colors in recycled things, and then visualize them on your picture, which is really, really awesome, right? Because, again, the artist can just change his color and put an accent here wherever he pleases, but you have to actually see, this wonderful piece of artwork in, a newspaper article. What are we looking at here? What's the name of this one?
That one's called The Bounty of Beauty. Like the first peacock before it, this one is practically the same design, only instead of using puzzles for the feathers, I used images from my old calendars. Some of the prints didn't turn out well, some were too dark, some were too light.
Okay.
So I had them, as an eco-artist, I recycled them.
What you do best.
The puzzles.
Right, and there's puzzles right around on the face, the neck, and the body.
Okay. Okay, I see them here. I see them.
The puzzles are my signature mark.
Right.
Because what I do is I take a puzzle piece, one at a time, out of the box. I peel each print, and I use that flat surface for my artwork.
Yeah, wonderful.
So I'm going to brag because he's the only artist in the world.
That's Mama's
to do this.
job.
That's my
to
job.
brag. Let's
He
do
is
it.
the only artist, and I did not realize when I saw Grant for the first time peeling the prints off every puzzle in the box. I said, you don't need to do that, Grant. I'm Googling him one night and just trying to find more about puzzle artists. And he's the only artist to do this. However, we have an outreach program where we work with kids and we teach them to do the same thing because first it's about recycling. It's always about recycling first.
Definitely.
And so, that's my brag.
Awesome. So this one here that we're looking at is actually the first piece that you have ever done. Tell us a little bit about it.
The Sun God. That's where it all began. Everything started out as a homeschool art project, and I was doing so well on my online courses. I had all this extra free time on my hands,
Right.
and so I was watching a lot of
Too
TV.
much.
My mom didn't like it, so we brought art back. I tried paint at first, but I just didn't have that drive like I did back when I was younger. So I decided to try paper instead. And that's where the Sun God came.
And that's what happened, the Sun God.
If you look where the eyes, nose, and mouth is, you can see the paint it was going to start out as.
Let's take a look at that.
And I think why we saw this art later in Grant's life at the age of 13, the collaging, is he didn't have the motor skills when he was younger to cut. He could tear, but he didn't have the motor skills to cut and curve. Now he has it. Yeah, he's good.
What
now.
a cool! I heard you say coolaging. Is there a story behind that term there?
Sure
Coolaging.
is.
Ooh, see, it's simple.
Go ahead.
We all know this type of art is called collages, right? What I use, cool colors, cool shapes, and cool textures. I call my art collages.
And it all even transpired around that piece right there, Mount Rushmore. As Grant was doing that homeschool art project, it was for United States history. So he watched the History Channel while he's working on Mount Rushmore. Can you tell us who commissioned Mount Rushmore? Which president?
President Coolidge.
Coolidge. So the name Coolidge came there.
just kept
Coolage.
hitting you.
Yes, it just cool colors. Cool.
President Coolidge.
I remember stopping saying, "Great idea, Grant."
absolutely.
But yes, that's came from Mount Rushmore actually.
Let's take a look at this last one. This is, and keep in mind, these are all prints, right?
Yep.
And it's not
Yeah.
the last one, but this is the last one that we're going to be showing you. The rest of them are, again, on the website, grantsecoart.com. This is the coveted, finish that for me, the coveted.
Peacock Lane.
This is the one that was supposed to come, but she had a prior engagement herself. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Right. Well, when I was starting out working out with the puzzle pieces, see right here, right where the neck, the head, the body, and the tail feathers are, all that from different puzzles, from different variety of colors. Because we know the peacocks, when they spread their feathers out, they just have all those beautiful colors to it. I saw one in the zoo, and I figured, I want to make one.
I want to make one.
the lane.
And that
And the
you
lane,
did.
and down here, the lane itself, that's also from puzzle pieces, right from the cross. The background is wallpaper, and if you look across around the crown, the eyes, and outside the feathers, those are beads.
Oh, okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Grant Monnier, and I am known as the Eco Artist. That means that I reduce, reuse, and recycle paper to create my eco art masterpieces. I live here in the Houston area, and if you want to check out more of my beautiful artwork, you can check them out on my website, www.grantsecoart.com. And please remember, it's not what we can't do, but it's what we can do that'll make the difference. Thank you.